So you just got started at a gym with a new coach. What are the most important things that you need to know to set yourself up for success? So we just had a bunch of people start coaching with us recently. And one of the most common questions we get is, how do I set myself up for success in this program? So I'm gonna tell you the top 10 things you need to be successful in your new program. Number 1, celebrate yourself. You are taking control of your health and fitness, and you're going to be learning things that will help you for the rest of your life. Most people are not going to do that, so take a moment to celebrate it. Number 2, absorb everything. Listen to the coach, watch the videos, read the materials, listen to the podcast. Even if you don't think you need it, pull in as much as you possibly can so that you know everything that you need to know. Number 3, ask questions, like a lot of questions. Don't let a session pass without asking some sort of question. Your coach knows a lot more than they are going to be able to share with you in a given session. So if something is confusing, make sure that you get unconfused before you leave that session. Number 4, your habits are more important than results, especially at the beginning. Your main goal is to just show up consistently right now. So make showing up your biggest habit. Number 5, forget about what you can and can't do. Even if you were an athlete before, you probably used to be able to do some things that you're not going to be able to do today. And when you see what other people are doing at the gym, they're going to be able to do some things you can't even imagine yourself doing in the future. The truth is, all of those athletes started exactly where you are right now, and they thought exactly the same things that you're thinking right now. So forget about what you think you're capable of. Forget about what everyone else is doing, and just show up and do the work that's in front of you. Number 6, do the nutrition part. If you don't eat well, you are not going to perform well. So make sure that you are following the nutrition. You don't have to be perfect, but as long as you're going in the right direction, you will make progress. Number 7, meet people and ask them how they started. When you hear the stories about where people were compared to where they are now, it will inspire you to keep going. We've had people that have lost 100 pounds at our gym. We've had people that have passed out in their first session and are now the strongest athletes at the gym. Any story that you can think of, we've got it at our gym. If you talk to enough people, you'll find out where they started, and it will inspire you to keep going. Number 8, your motivation is going to dip. Be ready for it. When you get started, your motivation is super high. You want to show up, you're learning all these new things. It's super exciting. You're seeing a little bit of progress, but at a certain point, things start to dip, right? You find this pit of despair, as we call it, because you're not seeing quite the progress you want, but you're still showing up on a regular basis. If you know this is coming, then you can just focus on the habits and keep showing up. If you don't know that it's coming, then you'll think, oh, I've just stalled. This isn't working for me. I'm going to go try something else. So be prepared for your motivation to dip, and you can push past it and get to the real results on the other side. Number 9, be willing to get uncomfortable. We're going to ask you to do some things you've never done before. Now, that doesn't mean that if it feels sketchy, you should do it. We're not going to ask you to do anything that feels sketchy, but we might ask you to do something like a push-up if you haven't done one before, or let's try a pull-up if you've never done one before, or maybe let's even try a handstand or lift some weights. You're going to do something that you are uncomfortable with. And the more you're willing to embrace that discomfort, the more progress you're going to make. We have found that the people who make progress fastest are the ones who are willing to get uncomfortable. Number 10, ring the bell. So what that means is, if you're working with us, we're going to celebrate you every step of the way. So you get your first push-up, you lost your first pound, you did something you haven't done before, we're going to ring the bell. If you are physically at the gym, there's a bell that you can ring every time you get a personal record. If you're not physically at the gym, you're going to do that with your coach. We celebrate every single step, because every time you celebrate, you're sending a message to your brain that says, yes, I like this, let's continue to do it, and it will make it easier for you to show up again the next time. Since you just got started, it might be the first time you've actually started lifting weights. If it is, go ahead and check out this video over here where we talk about how to get started with weightlifting. Do us a favor, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, and we'll see you in the next one.